The CEDAR Foundation is working with a consortium of European organisations on an EU-funded programme to develop brain-computer interfaces called Back Home. Hello, my name is Suzanne Martin and I'm a Reader in Health Sciences at the University of Ulster based on the Jordanstown campus. I'm an occupational therapist by profession and have been working with the CEDAR Foundation for the past 15 years on research and innovation projects primarily around new and emerging assistive technologies. At the moment, the focus of our activity is on a project called Back Home. Within that project, we're developing a brain-computer interface for people with acquired brain injury to use within their own home setting. What we're interested in is looking to see, can we use our brain waves to control a computer rather than use a mouse? And how are we doing this? Well, we're working with people right across Europe, people from other universities, not just the University of Ulster, and also some technical partners. And what our dream is, and what our ambition is within the project is that at the end of the 4 years, we will have a device that's ready to go to market, that people can go into their local shops and buy if they acquire a brain injury or are living with a neurological condition. Let's look at how a brain-computer interface works. Here you can see one of the CEDAR participants. He's actually sitting in front of a computer screen. We've got an electrode on his forehead and some electrodes at the back of his head. Those electrodes gather the brain waves, and you can see the screen in front of our participant now, and the brain waves are starting to come through. The lights flash in front of our participant, and those will evoke the brain wave signals, and different levels of signals are important because that enables our participant to move the cursor around the screen. And here you can see a little software program that we've put in front that enables him to see how expert he's become at moving the mouse around the screen. And then over time, as our system develops and we develop more understanding of how it works, we increase the complexity of the software systems that are available to the participants. So we could put things like YouTube up there, Facebook up there, and Twitter up there. And the participants can then use the brainwaves that they have to control everyday software that we all like to use in our lives to help us feel more involved and included with our families and in work. At CEDAR, we have always had a very strong user focus and worked with service users, helping us design, evaluate, test and disseminate the information that we find within our research. The brain-computer neural interfaces are really important for people who have an acquired brain injury, as we've said, but also for those individuals who are living with a whole range of other neurological conditions, for example, multiple sclerosis or motor neuron disease. Our hope is that systems like Back Home and Brain will provide a means to enable them to continue with most of their everyday activities. It will enable people to tap into all of the resources that are available through the internet, so any sort of online shopping, banking, movies, all of the sorts of services that we've all come to enjoy. But in addition to that, what CEDAR are aspiring to do is connect that internet-based services to the home environment as well, and also to service providers. Well, we hope that it will enable people to continue to access the full range of services that you and I enjoy on our computers. Things like our Facebook, our banking, our shopping online. But in addition to that, CEDAR hopes that the supported homes that they offer people within Northern Ireland will also be integrated into this system, and that offers more opportunities for participation and inclusion for people like us.